The year was 2015. This is what protests look like. Look for the police with the guns. Look for the arrest. Look for the barricades. Look for the ones that led protests in 2015. What are they doing now? How things have changed. This is KCX. Take a look at this.
Hotel Workers Union President Nicole Martin refused to move her protest from Parliament's doors as she spoke to Labor Minister Shane Gibson. But Mr. Gibson told reporters today that there isn't anything much the government can do about the situation between the union and Baha Mar.
It seems like the government, through its comments, is attempting to get out of this. But you know what? The union does have a role to play. We were disrespected. We took our fight to where we thought we would get answers, because these are members of the union. More important, they're Bahamian citizens who would have elected a government who we expect to act on our behalf, not to make excuses.
And these former workers are not having it at all.
When the time comes for us to wait, we just wait. We didn't have to come here to ask them to wait. They hire us, so we need our years of service paid. We don't need no stipulation on our money, sweet girl. Okay? Yes, I was laid off. And I would like all of my money for the 17 years I've been in.
Right now, today, it seems like they're trying to take away the power from the union. I believe that what the hotels are trying to do today, they are trying to get rid of the union.
Yes.
So you thought that this just started? No. It's a non-discrimination policy that the government has signed on to. One of the provisions on the WTO. Jennifer Isaac Dotson. Let's hear what she had to say. Haven't heard from her in a while.
So we asked them to believe in those 140 workers that were terminated, to believe in the city market workers who still have not gotten due justice.
We are sick and tired of the poor man being hurt.
And when the Prime Minister finally arrived at Parliament this morning, union leaders along with members swarmed him, demanding answers.
Who would have ever thought that maybe this should have been Hubert Minnis coming to answer questions from protesters? Oh, how things have changed.
Demonstrators eventually settled and got what they wanted at the time.
We are not here to stop any development, but as you said, and we believe your message that you believe in us as Bahamians, if that is the case, this is merely a support of you, sir.
I appreciate that. The fact of the matter is that the government has an obligation to represent as strongly as possible people who are placed in the position of workers who, without notice, were let go. I've indicated to you that I've asked for a meeting. That meeting has been scheduled. I will talk with you later.
Let these fellas go and get elected, but not exploit the Bahamian people.
Opposition leader Dr. Hubert Minnis says he plans to follow this issue.
We will watch this closely to ensure that due diligence takes place. That is why laws are there. We have laws to protect everybody, and we must ensure that the laws are enforced and the laws are followed.